Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for coming by. Today's episode is all about how to make elderberry syrup. Elderberry is packed with antioxidants and vitamins that boost your immune system and even help you fight colds and flus. Several archaeological sites in Switzerland also reveal that people have been using elderberry since the Stone Age. So, are you guys ready to make some delicious traditional healing syrup you and your family will love? Let's get started. Hi, I'm Alex, a licensed acupuncturist and herbalist for the last 13 years, and really excited about today's episode because those little bottles of elderberry you purchase in store just do not cut it in our house. I realize that it's more cost effective to make your own elderberry syrup because you're paying 4 times the amount than you should if you're making it at home. Of course, if you don't feel like making it, I have my favorite online brands you can definitely check out on my Amazon page right below here. My kids and I take daily spoons of elderberry syrup, and making a homemade batch and knowing what's inside is really important to me. So this syrup it also tastes really great. It's perfect for kids 1 year and up and super easy to make. I honestly started giving elderberry syrup to my kids when they turned 3, so definitely ask your pediatrician if it's okay for your child who's under 3, and never give this elderberry syrup to kids under 1 because it does contain honey, and honey is just not safe for that age. So what do you need? You need about 2 cups of fresh elderberry or 1 cup of dried elderberry. I like this brand. You can find this on Amazon. It is a 2-pound bag, so this will be lasting you for a long time. I really enjoy it because it's organic, and it is really a great price for this big bag. 3 to 4 cinnamon sticks, 4 tablespoons of fresh ginger or 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 3 cloves or about 3/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. You need 3 cups of water, and then 3/4 cups of raw honey. I love this brand, Pure Raw Honey. This is unfiltered, so it is thicker, but you can definitely use the filtered version, which is more of a syrupy texture. I like to use this one because it does have more nutrients, and of course it is raw honey, so it definitely boosts your immune system because all of the nutrients are still in here. In addition to all of these ingredients, you can always add rosehip for extra vitamin C if you like, or you can add orange slices or even cardamom spice. We aren't doing that today, but definitely play around with this recipe and see what works for you. It's always great to try different things and see what you and your family really enjoy and like. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. Get to know when I make more videos like this one. Place everything in a stainless steel pot and raise the heat to medium temperature. Once you see a few bubbles, reduce the heat and let it simmer for 40 to 45 minutes. I like to leave the lid cracked open slightly to vent. About halfway through, I do like to mash up the berries to get some extra flavor. Once it's done, let it cool to room temperature. Use a mesh strain or a cheesecloth to strain the liquid from the berries. I use a wooden spoon to press into those berries to release any additional liquid. Be sure to squeeze out all the liquid out of the berries before discarding the remaining pulp. It's really important to let the liquid cool to a warm temperature before adding the last step, which is honey. This is when you add the raw honey because you don't want to lose that antibiotic properties and enzymes from the honey with the heat of the liquid. Now you can bottle the syrup and store it in a refrigerator for up to 4 months. I like to label my bottles. Getting your spoonful, make sure to shake the bottle slightly to ensure that everything is mixed up before taking the dosage. So what are the dosages? For children 3 to 12, I like to give 1 teaspoon a day, and for adults, I like to do 1 tablespoon a day for maintenance. For children between ages 2 to 3, I would change the 1 teaspoon to half a teaspoon. If you're starting to feel sick, this is where we switch up the dosage to 2 to 3 doses a day. A really important thing to remember is that elderberry should be used at the very early stage of your flu or cold. It initiates an immune response that actually promotes inflammation in the body. This is how it helps you clear out the pathogens. But for some people, I wouldn't suggest to take this daily. You could just take it right at the first sign of illness or just several times a week during flu season, and that's honestly enough. So watch out how you feel with elderberry syrup, because people with autoimmune disorders such as celiac, rheumatoid arthritis, and Hashimoto's need to be careful about cytokine storms that can happen when taking elderberry. Cytokine storms show up as having fevers, chills, tiredness, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, headaches, cough, and low blood pressure. And that could come from a lot of different things. But if you experience any of these symptoms after taking elderberry when you're not sick, definitely stop taking it and talk to your doctor. Cytokines play an important role in normal immune response, but having a large amount of them released in your body all at once can be very harmful. Always listen to your body, because your body is wise and your symptoms are always here to teach you something that you need to know. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe. Come back for more episodes like this one. I have so many other episodes of different syrups that you can take. You can find this full recipe on my blog post, link below, and you can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Alexandra Healing. Thanks again, and happy healing.